These are the faces of the monsters that have been released all across Canada. These monsters have harmed our children. Please do not engage in any form of vigilante action. And as always, be safe. The first face on our list belongs to Harvey Venus. In an article released by CBC News on February 12, 2022, the St. John Police have issued a public safety advisory on the release of Venus into the St. John's, New Brunswick area. The information available to the police indicates that this individual presents a risk of significant harm to children under the age of 16. The release states, noting Venus has previous convictions for sexual offenses involving children under 16 and has been deemed a high-risk offender by the Correctional Service Canada. Once again, I repeat, he has been released into the St. John's, New Brunswick area. The next monster on our list is Cyle Larsen. In an article by Lisa McGregor posted on Global News in March of 2021, it goes on to state that the Edmonton police have issued multiple warnings about convicted S.O. Larsen, and officers do believe he's at risk of reoffending. It goes on to state that in 2008, Larsen was convicted for the S.O. of a 6-year-old, and in another case, a 10-year-old was lured to a basement and SA'd. Parole board documents have accused him of preying on children for his sexual satisfaction. This man has been released multiple times and continues to reoffend. If you see him, please do not engage. Just walk the other way and be aware to keep your children far away from this monster. Once again, he was released into the Edmonton area. The following monster is Shawn Deacon. In an article by Elise Kotick posted on CTV News on March 18, 2022, the Abbotsford Police issued a safety notice alerting the public of Deacon's release into the Abbotsford, Vancouver area. Police said Deacon's criminal history for essaying against children dates all the way back to 1988, with breaches dating all the way up to 2018. Some of the conditions against Deacon include a lifetime ban from public parks or swimming areas where people under the age of 14 are present or could be present. He is also banned from going to any daycare centers, school grounds, playgrounds, or community centers. Please be aware, if you do see Shawn Deacon, keep yourself and your children safe. Once again, he has been released to the Abbotsford, Vancouver area. Up next, we have a monster named Brian Abrosimo. The Vancouver Sun posted an article by Keith Fraser on October 27, 2021 regarding Brian Abrosimo, who is a registered SO and was released in the Vancouver area. Some of his criminal SA history pertains to an incident in 2004 where Abrosimo used his van to knock over 2 young girls riding their bikes. He then grabbed the younger girl, an 11-year-old, and proceeded to SA her in the van before releasing her and then fleeing. This monster is believed to be a re-offender. He has ties to the Vancouver area. Please, if you see him, do not engage and stay safe. The next monster on our list is James Alfred Cooper. In an article by Chris Dossett posted on the Ottawa Sun on January 2015. It states that one of Canada's worst pedophiles is now living in the Toronto area. After serving 21 years for the essay and torture of 6 kids from the Hamilton area, it is possible he will reoffend. His release includes conditions that forbid him from attending any daycare centers, school property, playgrounds, arcades, public swimming areas, or parks. He is also not allowed to have contact with anyone under 16 years of age. I repeat once again, he has been released to the Toronto area. The following face is of Gordon Stuckless. He is truly a monster in every sense of the word. In an article by Anya Zolodzoyski posted on Vice.com, it states that Stuckless is one of Canada's most prolific child SOs, has been released from prison. Former hockey coach Gordon Stuckless, who essayed dozens of boys, was released from jail in mid-December. It goes on to state that in 1997, Stuckless pled guilty to abusing 24 boys while working as a hockey coach. Later, in 2016, he was convicted of essaying an additional 18 boys. The magnitude of his offending is staggering. Please be aware that he is living in the Hamilton area. Do not engage with this man, and do not let your children anywhere near him. The last monster on our list is Lori Kooger. In an article posted on chch.com on January 2019, it states that Kooger was convicted of 2 counts of sexual interference in 2011 with a 12-year-old boy in the Durham region. Kooger then breached her conditions by working around young children and was also sentenced to 3 years probation. It is believed she is in the Stony Creek area of Hamilton. This monster was also known for being serial killer Paul Bernardo's #1 fan, and she was said to have even written him love letters. Please watch out for her in the Hamilton region, and as always, keep your children safe. I want to thank you all for watching this broadcast tonight. And remember, as a community, it is up to us to protect our children. I do not care if you subscribe to this channel. I do not care if you like this video. But please, at least share. Share it for the safety of all our children. Until next time, be safe. Signing off, Mr.E.